Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom, sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women, hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Всем привет, ребята, с вами Локи, у нас начинается новая серия Хогвартса, и, как мы видим, нам дали новое задание, это найти воровку. Но это задание будет ночью, и пока я вообще собирался просто зайти сюда продать вещички, но начался дополнительный квест. Так бывает в Хогвартсе. Вы, ребят, поддержите видео своим лайком, не забывайте подписываться на канал, если вы новенький, ну а также, ребята, заглядывайте в нашу телегу. Так, смотрите, я хотел найти как раз-таки Поппи. По-моему, она как раз находится рядом здесь с нами. Да, именно туда мы сейчас с вами отправимся. И я думаю, сегодня пройдем 2 побочных квеста, если нам получится, конечно, это сделать. С Нати и с Поппи. Ну и также у нас зал картографии открылся. Где-то вот здесь с Поппи нужно встретиться. Может, здесь просто опять будут какие-то просто разговоры, и по итогу никакого экшончика мы с вами не увидим.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive, especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Да, точно, нам нужно найти камень. Кентавры сказали, что он в пещере. Если мы его добудем, то они нам помогут. Ну, погнали, ребята, посмотрим. Сад лунных камней.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Есть проход туда. Ревиновый отвар. Есть проход сюда. Что-то мне подсказывает, что вот здесь дополнительный проход, а не основной. Ну да, тут вот немножко золотишко есть. Грибочки, 8 монет. А больше вроде как ничего и нет. Погнали тогда вперед. Интересно, от чего в этой пещере могут потерять рассудок? Охренеть. Жирная жабка. Так. Окей. Вот сюда, кстати говоря, мы можем сейчас принести бабочку. И что-то откроется. Так, надо поставить. А, нет, фонарик-то у нас и так есть. Полетели. И что нам это дало? А, вот туда наверх можно залезть. Я понял. Но он не дает залезть. Может, надо нафигачить побольше. Вот так вот. О, нормально. Золотая какая-то шляпка нам упала. Интересно, интересно.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Так вот, кто по итогу тогда сводит всех с ума. Эти птички.
If the moonstone is here and so are Fwooper's, I wonder if it's being protected.
Так, значит, надо вот треугольничек. Вот он. И круг.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwooper's and now this.
Хорошо, а если треугольничек и круг с этой стороны?
Сейчас.
Так.
Lumos.
Круг. И что-то непонятное, да? Так.
Accio.
Круг. И вот эту штуку. А теперь обычный круг и эту штуку.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
Another obstacle. No
Так,
matter.
надо одну
I'm
забрать.
sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos. Accio.
Ага, и вторую тоже надо сюда притащить.
Lumos. Depulso.
Видимо, сначала вот так.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos.
Угу. А нам надо все три.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo.
Arresto Memento.
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo.
С одним справились.
Expelliarmus.
Забавно, что этой жабе какой-то горшок наносит больше урона, чем маги.
Depulso. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Но, видимо, сюда надо занырнуть. Поппи, ты что там, задыхаешься?
Merlin,
Revelio.
it's even more beautiful close up. It's
Да,
got to
смотрите,
be
как
here.
красиво.
I just know it.
Confringo.
Ага, там мы как раз были.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
А вот, кажется, и камень.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Так, а как нам туда попасть? Надо обходить.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that steps doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr.
Задание,
Haggerty.
ребята, завершено. Кентавр и
She said Sebastian
Confringo!
would be there if she went to meet him in
Камень.
the catacomb. But now he's asking
Accio.
you immediately have to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Оминос нам прислал сообщение, сейчас будем смотреть, что там по заданию. Роковая реликвия. Оминос прислал мне сову, о которой говорится, что он серьезно обеспокоен состоянием Себастьяна. Мне нужно встретиться с ним и Анной в катакомбах.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Нам нужно победить инферналов.
Crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Revelio.
Ну, насколько мне помнится, мы здесь уже были, да? Ну да, раз наверху ничего нет, нам просто нужно найти Себастьяна.
Just ahead, in the great room.
Defendo.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
Ну, с такими мы уже встречались. Так сказать, не впервой.
There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian. Defendo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda.
А Оминусы там нормально ходятся просто наверху.
Defender. Incendio. Crucible. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Да окей, не переживай. Здорово, парни.
How many Inferi are there? Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Так, по-моему, нам сюда, нет? А вон и... Себастьян.
Accio! Depulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Вот опять я забыл, как это собирается. Так, сейчас посмотрим. Нормально отсюда запрыгну. А он не хочет. Ну какой?
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Descendo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
control. I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio Relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Вот черт.
I'm ending this now!
That relic was going to save.
Ну я не хочу с тобой драться. Нам надо разобраться сначала с этими.
Confringo!
Protego!
Expelliarmus.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Fringo!
Defender.
Protego!
Defender. Bombarder. Expelliarmus.
Fringo!
Confringo. Defender.
Protego!
Bombarder.
Now you've gone too far.
Fringo!
Incendio!
You're supposed to protect us!
Нормально, нормально.
Protecting you, you foolish boy!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder.
Confringo!
Охренеть, сколько их, конечно.
Expelliarmus.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo.
Блин, ну мне, честно, его жаль как-то малость.
Stop! How dare you! You're no friend of my nephew!
Confringo.
Now you've gone too far.
Incendio. Imperio.
Defender!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Defender!
Блин, не на того, по-моему. А нет, все-таки туда.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarder. Confringo.
Fringo!
Defender.
Фух. Расправились.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
Ля, Себастьян, что ж ты натворил? Вот сюжет, конечно, вот этот вот, именно этих квестов, он такой довольно мощный.
No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done?
Да нет, Себастьян, это что ты наделал?
I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
Но он не останавливается. Нужно, видимо, просто бежать до конца за ним.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Да, ребята, это было, так скажем, довольно мощно. Мне понравился вот этот отрезок квестов с Себастьяном, его сестрой и дядей. Ну а мы с вами увидимся уже в следующей серии. Поддержите видео лайком, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на канал. Ну а с вами был Локи. Всем спасибо, всем пока.